we got the grudge match. Brian Johnson, the Mecca versus Clutch Adams. It's been a long time coming, that one. And of course, our main event, PPW Heavyweight Champion Facade defense against Fuego de Sol and Dive Bomb Diego Hill.
From Naples, Florida, weighing in at 225 pounds, Brad Baylor.
You talk about a prodigy, a young 18, 19-year-old kid who has everything, trained by Paul Roma. Brad Baylor, get a good look at him, PPW Nation, because you're probably not going to see him again or much longer here on the independent scene. This kid is destined, again, for the big stage somewhere nationally, Johnny. Wouldn't you agree?
I would 1,000% agree with you, Paul. It's only a matter of time before he gets snatched up by somebody. So I'm just appreciating him while he's here.
And who will Brad Baylor be taking on? None other than GKM. And Johnny, tell me a little bit about GKM.
Well, he is the Phoenix who rises from the ashes. I was definitely impressed by his match with Diego Hill just last month. Great showing. I'm looking forward to GKM finally getting a victory here in PPW.
Yeah, he's 0-2, but I'll tell you what, two tough opponents, Clutch Adams and Diego Hill. And the Phoenix will rise tonight here in Slatington, Pennsylvania, as he swoops around the ring so eloquently. Paul Ball alongside, to my immediate left, Justin Jackson, Johnny St. Clair. To my immediate right, I am the rose stuck between two thorns here on PPW Free Fallin.
Now I know, Justin, I know high flying is not your forte, but who do you got in this match?
I got GKM in this one. That's my opinion. I like his style. I like his look. You can't misplace.
I'm going to go with Brad Baylor in this matchup here. And, you know, he's only lost once or twice here in all his matches at PPW. And the bell has rung. Check, check, Justin. And we are off and running.
All right, Brad Baylor really is a complete package as a wrestler. I mean, almost picture perfect, but that could go to your head. I mean, you're starting to see it with Brad, but I know for a fact that Brad Baylor has rubbed people a little bit of the wrong way here at PPW sometimes.
Nice fireman's carry takeover by Baylor, now pandering to the crowd, what he does the best.
Right, particularly Nolan Pierce last month, that TV title defense between Nolan and Brad Baylor wasn't exactly a friendly competition, if you know what I mean.
No, and Johnny, I'll tell you what, that was the difference between Baylor maybe knocking off Pierce and, you know, coming up in second place, and now a little bit of the amateur background there, and he rides GKM to the ground and now just panders to the crowd. He's like a maestro there.
Right, he is definitely controlling the pace of this matchup, which is probably the right thing that you want to do in the ring against GKM.
They should go behind. Don't forget, next month tickets go on sale the end of the night, and we'll be on ppwwrestling.com tomorrow morning. Gilbert comes, Sons of the Patriots, July 13th. It'll sure be a Christmas in July here in Slatington as the return of Dwayne Gilbert, the PPW. Nice shoulder tackle there. Down goes GKM again, up and over goes Baylor.
Extra cheese, Paul, extra cheese.
Extra cheese, as Baylor says, or excuse me, Gilbert. Oh, nice head scissor takeover by GKM. Drop kick right on the button. Justin caught him right, and Baylor now scrambling. And there's what that arrogance and cocky attitude can do to you. Big splash into the corner by GKM.
GKM, super impressive to see the agility on this guy. I mean, not an easy feat to go toe-to-toe with Diego Hill. And of course, coming up next, we got our tag title defense, South Philly's finest, taking on the Vetrano brothers.
Talk about an up-and-coming tag team.
Right, there was a lot of fresh young talent here in PPW. And of course, we can't forget about our main event, PPW heavyweight champion Facade versus Fuego del Sol versus Dive Bomb Diego Hill. And that is coming up. That is our main event.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. PPWWrestling.com. Check out all the news around PPW all month long. And Baylor just gave a throw and a poke right by a chop right across the chest by GKM. I think he's had enough.
Yeah. Getting a little close there, Popo.
Reversal by Baylor. GKM goes up and tried to go over, but he's caught. Oh, caught his neck right across that top rope. Justin, you've been in that ring. You know how tight those ropes are. They're steel cables, not even ropes. It's a steel cable covered in a garden hose.
Absolutely, Paul, though. You can be lucky he wasn't lacerated on that shot.
Rob Baylor going for this pinfall. GKM kicks out at 1.
Shout out to our commissioner, Mr. Ruda, watching there. I just got a text from him. He said my contract's up in 3 weeks. I guess we're going to have some negotiations coming up from Mr. Ruda.
I think we can let him go, Paul. I think we'll be fine without him.
No, me! My contract's up, he said.
Oh.
You're not going to let me go, are you?
I was going to say, why are you managing Rudo's contract? I thought he runs the place. Let's take a look at this replay, sponsored by Illumination Brewing.
And Baylor just stomping away in the corner at GKM. And Baylor has that slow, methodical pace. But GKM now trying to fire back, trying to get this match off the ground. And again, and every time he gets a little bit of reference, he just cuts him right off. Man, the air's polluted in here right now.
Yeah, I know. I think that's the adrenaline, Paul, seeping from everybody's pores.
I think so too. It's hotter than pepperoni on the 4th of July a month early. Baylor now, and GKM kicks out again. Holding that left shoulder though, Justin. Did you see him an injury anywhere in the match?
I didn't see one yet, Paul.
Oh! No water in the pool as Baylor misses again, and now holding the elbow. See if GKM targets that elbow. Jawjacker by the Phoenix.
Yeah, this is probably an opening for GKM right here.
Those martial arts style kicks right in the midsection. Gonna send him for the ride reversal. There's that power slam by Brad Baylor and a kick out at 2. Let's get a replay on that back at the truck, Sean. Watch the momentum on that, Johnny. Baylor still stomping away. Here comes that replay there. Sponsored by Illumination Brewing Company. We have a little technical difficulties. We'll work through it. Kick in the section now sends him for the ride. Watch this power move. Boom! Just that quick, Johnny. That quick. And I'll tell you what, GKM's lucky he got his shoulder off the mat.
Yeah, indeed, Paul, indeed.
And now, just starting to suck the air out of GKM.
GKM breaking free, and this is a smart maneuver with Brad Baylor here, cutting off that air supply. I mean, really want to control the pace of the match with a guy like GKM. You know, he's not just a high flyer, too. Those are some powerful strikes coming from GKM.
Yeah, back and forth they go. Like a ping pong volley on a Sunday afternoon. Oh, man, innovative offense. GKM with a kip up, and I think he lost his headband there.
He did, it flew right off.
And he's starting to caw.
Well, he is the Phoenix. He's letting out his battle cry.
Big squash into the corner. Oh, man, did you hear that one echoing through the halls here of Slatington? GKM up in the high rent district. High risk, high reward about to take off. The Phoenix takes flight, nobody home. Baylor with the basement drop kick knocks him right across the ring. Has him up for the Fisherman.
Oh.
Innovative offense, though, turn it into a shoulder breaker. Oh man, how close was that as his shoulder was inches from the mat.
I know GKM's neck is reeling right now, the impact of that knee onto the back of the neck. Definitely a resounding hit on the part of Brad Baylor.
Justin, you've suffered some neck injuries in your day, some stingers. Tell me how your whole body, what does it feel like when your body goes numb there?
The vibration, the painful vibration is insane.
Kick out again. And a kick right to the midsection. Now Baylor going to send him for the ride. Up he goes. Up and over. Oh, GKM just cut him in half with a spear. Up top again. Could the second time be the charm? Leg lariat off the top rope, shoulders down, back press. He's got him. What a match.
GKM scoring his first victory here in PPW. Definitely one to watch in the future.
Absolutely, GKM, we're proud to have him here at Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling. Brad Baylor, again, one of the best young up-and-coming talents here on the squared circle here, and we're going to take a brief intermission, I believe, right now. We're going to be back with some great action. We got a lot of good action coming up. Johnny St. Clair's going to down a cheesesteak at intermission here. We'll be back. Thanks for watching PPW Free Fallin. I'm Paul Bowe. Don't go anywhere. All right, here's our replay. Sponsored by Illuminations Brewing Company. There's some highlights of the match here. GKM with the spear just sliced them in half. And here's the finish going up top. High risk, high reward. Watch this leg lariat from the top rope as he gets some major domo height there, Johnny. Right across the pectoral girdle. Back press, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Baylor left looking up the lights, perhaps. All that arrogance, Justin, pandering to the crowd early. Bit Brad Baylor.